Good morning, everyone. Today I'm playing with one of the page kits that I made yesterday. I'm trying to get to my embellishments here because all my papers are still sitting here since yesterday. Okay, I've taken these two pictures of the girls and cut them down on the sides because it was just blank space. So they're 3x3s. These ones are still 3x4s, and I've matted them. And I decided just to trim this down 3/8 of an inch on this side and the top, because I wanted all this left here, because my favorite part of the scene right here for the girls, because it just looks like them, I wanted that to be all left intact. So then I decided on the shell paper, and I've just cut that down to an inch. So I am going to just mat it. Let's see, I'm about at the end of my taper, but I taped so little on this that I might be able to make it through it. And that looks about right there. And I might do some overlapping down here, and I know I'm gonna do overlapping here. So I'm gonna just tape or glue this down here. So then I've just kind of scattered. I wanted the pictures to kind of look like they were scattered. And now these two were definitely the same day. And they look like some of them were taken in their room. Some were taken at the restaurant that they went to. And then one was taken outside, but it might have been at one of the restaurants that they ate at. I get so little details. So my first thing is I'm gonna let this overlap, but I want to make sure that I can see this part of the ship wheel and part of, and I don't want any of this chair covered up there. So I'm just shooting for roughly right around there. So this is the first one I'm going to tape down. And maybe right about there. And they're just, this might have been in their room because they just look like they're making faces. No. You know, one of those kissy faces. Let's see, I want this to come over here. I'm trying not to cover any of them, either of them. So maybe about there. And this one, I'm just gonna let overlap that one too. Maybe about there. And I'm not pushing them up down too hard if I'm just not sure about the placement yet. And then I'll let this one overlap those a little. Okay. And then I've taken some of the pieces and put them up, some of the embellishments or I guess they're fussy cut pieces, and I put them up on chipboard that I had left over from some chipboard stickers. So I started doing this. I like actually the sturdiness of it, because I figure that's going to stand up even if they lay their book down. And see this great big flower here? I love that. And I thought about cutting this out and just letting it drape over the picture, but that flower is pretty big, so I just thought I would just go ahead and use one of the cut up or fussy cut pieces. And this one down here, I'm just gonna go right over top of that one and make it dimensional. And so I'm just lining it up with the one that's already there. Like that. I mean, actually sticking the little chipboard on is the most time consuming part of the whole thing. Okay, and then there was a piece here that I've cut off and covered up. So I actually found the right size piece, and I think it was in the 6x8 book. And so I'm gonna use some of those. I love this one. I wish I would have bought two of them. Sometimes I get using one and I think, oh, I wish I had one more. Okay, I just gotta make sure I don't cover up T again there. Ah, it's getting away from me. Okay, that should be good there. And then I have the bird that's here, and this was out of the 6x8. So some of them are from that, some are from the cover cut apart sheet, which I actually bought a duplicate of because I decided I wasn't going to buy the laser cut pieces, even though I really like them. It's like they're just so expensive. I thought I'll just cut them, even though I'm kind of regretting that, just because it's like it's hard to get them all cut out before you want to use them, you know, when you're deciding you're cutting everything. Okay, and then I'm gonna glue this shell right on the bottle because I want to make sure it's in the right place. And then I'm gonna do the same with the other side. So you can see how come my tape is making it through this, even though it's almost at the end, because I'm pretty much using the glue. Oh, and I'll put that out of the way so it's not casting a shadow, I guess. Okay, so I've got it looking like this so far. And I just love all these little bottles that they have in this collection. It's so pretty. And I'm just gonna let that overlap the picture, because I like things overlapping the picture. And then I have one of these little balls. I don't know what they're supposed to be. Maybe they're supposed to be pearls, but if they're pearls, they're very big. They'd be worth a fortune. So I'm gonna put one right here at the bottom of the bottle. And then I have the coconuts, and it looks like it spilled up some coconut milk. It's super cute. So I'm just putting that there too. So I've got a cluster of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because, you know, I'm into that. Okay, and now I'm gonna add the title. And I decided I'm putting the title right underneath this bird, and I'm just putting the place where they're at. and is Punta Cana. That's how you pronounce it, I guess. So I'm going to start with the A right underneath the bird's feet. Maybe if I can hold on to it long enough. And I decided I was just going to use a little title because I just think sometimes I just like it to be kind of subtle. And I've got it here so I don't spell it wrong or add any letters. You know, because I can't be trusted. Okay, still got a hump for him. I thought since they were little I could just pull them off and put them on without having to put them on wax paper first, because I can move them if I mess up. Okay, and then I'm going to put Cana. Oh, and except for I want to put the A first, and I'm out of A's. I'm glad I bought 2 of these, and I wish I would have bought more. I love these. There's like a little extra piece there, and I'm just going to put it right between the T and the A, because this is only 4 letters. Let's see, do I have another L? Yep, I do have another N over here. You know, the one thing nice about these is they're have a lot of letters. I love that. Because I just want to throw a fit when when I run out of E's after writing 1 or 2 words. Doesn't take long. Sometimes they only have 2 E's and it's like, what were they thinking? I'm thinking, obviously they do not speak the English language. Okay. So it looks crooked to me, but I don't think it really is. Maybe this is a little low. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. And then I have these enamel dots that they look almost like water, but they're not the transparent ones. But that's the ones I really love, is those transparent ones when I'm doing something like this. Okay, so I'm gonna stick one down in here. And one over here. They're like the perfect color. I really need to get new ones because I'm almost out. I mean, I haven't had like a soft pink for a long time. It's one of those ones that you use a lot of when you have, 6 girls in the family. Oh, if I can get this one off here. And now it's stuck to me. Okay, and that is it. And I told you I was going to make one for each girl. So I made them pretty as identical as I could get them, since I got the same photos. One of them just got another, you know, maybe an extra enamel dot or one bigger one, because of the enamel dots I'm just kind of, you know, running out. So I've got the two girls, and I love this. It's such a beautiful collection. And this is Coastal Memories. So they went to the Dominican Republic, and I know they had a fabulous time, and they got to hang out, the two sisters, and with the rest of the family, which I will have them also with the rest of the family eventually. So that's it for today, and tomorrow I'll be using another one of the kits. And so I will see you then. Have a wonderful and blessed day. I will have close-ups at the end. Bye-bye.